Hello my little whippersnappers, welcome to Cockney Sparrow Movie Reviews. Time for me to dip my toe into the murky alligator infested waters of Crawler. So, full bloody warning, there will be spoilers for this bugger, so if spoilers drag you down to the deep dark depths, then you have my permission to bugger off. So, in this bugger, we get the story of Hayley Keller, who decides to head back to her old Florida home in order to search for her missing dad. With the looming threat of a Force 5 hurricane, she ignores the orders to evacuate and plods onwards to her old family gaff, where she discovers her gravely injured father in the basement, as you do. But that's not all she bloody finds down there, as she soon comes across the reason behind her father's injuries. None other than a great big bloody alligator. With the storm raging and floodwaters rising, it rapidly becomes a deadly fight for survival. Look, I'll be honest, if a film has a great big bloody shark or great big croc or alligator, then I'm gonna be all over that bugger. And I know that finding one of these films that's actually good is like finding a good Adam Sandler Netflix movie. Luckily for me, I thought this was a bang on flick, even though I know that this won't be everyone's cup of tea. But for me, this was bloody great and had everything that I love about movies like this. The small scale setting worked perfectly and gave you a real sense of confinement as the characters try not only to escape from the rising water, but from the man-eating reptiles that are stalking their every move. And apart from a couple of obvious moments that a blind gator could see coming, they did a fantastic job of keeping you on your toes and creating some real tense scenes. And it was a great tension building and gruesome execution of most of his film that kept this bugger off my shit list. I mean, the part where the dad gets his arm ripped off was fan-bloody-tastic, and one of the many moments that this little dicky bird didn't see coming. And there's some pissing lovely gruesome kills in this, and they don't hold back on that stuff, which is nice to see, especially in a PG-13 world we're living in now. And yes, I am looking at you, Meg, a great big bloody shark like that and not one drop of blood to be chuffing seen. Do me a favour. Anyway, director Alexander Ayer, or however you say his pissing name, did a fantastic job with this one, and when you consider his previous movies, from The Hills Have Eyes to Mirrors and even Piranha 3D, the ones I've seen, I found I enjoyed them just as much as this. Both Barry Pepper and especially Kaya Scodelario, Christ almighty, these bloody names, did a great job of holding your attention throughout this movie. And I have to say, it's a good bloody job that she was a great swimmer, or she'd have been buggered, let me tell ya. And it's nice to see she not only escaped the alligators, but that god-awful Pirates franchise as well. Even the effects in this was spot on, and the gators looked great, with some bloody good camera movements thrown in for good measures, which only add to the terror of this film. As I said before, this kind of flick is right up my alley, so some might think I'm trying to polish a turd, but I think the majority of moviegoers will have fun with this one, but if not, who bloody cares? I had a great time with this bugger. This gets 8 tits from this little dicky bird, and I'll look forward to the inevitable straight to DVD sequels. Now don't forget to subscribe and leave us a likey and give that little bell end a tickle for more from me, and I'll see you laters, alligators.